Thank you guys, as always. I very much appreciate everyone coming out. Our students were great tonight. The fans got us excited. I'm proud of my team. I thought today was a big step for us. That's an NCAA tournament team. They're well coached. They got the Player of the Year in the league, who put his name in the draft last year and took it out. I thought we were ready to play from the onset, and every guy that checked into the game had to give us great minutes. That's probably one of the most physical teams that we're going to see all year. They were forcing over 26 turnovers per game. They were 11th in the nation, 88 points a game. They were in the top 20 in scoring, and we were able to hold them, to 57 points. I thought our guys were locked in on that end of the floor, and everyone helped and contributed in this game. And it was a big win for us, big step. I thought we grew tonight, and I'm very thankful to everyone for coming out and supporting Rutgers Nation.
Steve, what kind of steadying hand does Akwasi bring when he comes into the game at the bench?
I tell you, he had two great practices too leading up to this, and he's mature. He really brings that, steadiness. He's a good foul shooter too. He's got good poise. He's been in a lot of games. Just a huge addition for us, maturity-wise and basketball-wise, and I think he's one of the best shooters too in the Big Ten. So, to have him here, his leadership and his maturity really helps our team a great deal.
Coach, in that second half, you had a stretch where I think it was 6 turnovers and 7 possessions on them.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about that stretch, what went into it, and what enabled you guys to
Well, I will tell you, too. I mean, they forced so many turnovers themselves, but I really thought we could force them, and we actually forced 19, too, ourselves. So that goes to our length. That goes to when our guys are engaged. They knew the game plan. They stuck to it. I thought we had a really tremendous focus today. This is a really good, rebounding team, too. And I thought down the stretch there, we were able to kind of maybe wear them down where they've been wearing, some teams down. I thought we did a great job closing out on threes, which hasn't been a strength of our team. So I think that stretch there, 6, we challenged shots. We kept them in front of us. They turned the ball over, and we went on a little run. So I thought that was a huge stretch in the game.
Coach, how did you think you were able to keep up with them subbing constantly?
Yeah, I mean, they play a ton of guys, double-figure, minutes, and, I thought we did a good job. I mean, Paul Mulcahy gave us great minutes off the bench. Mamadou Decore was great today. That kid was strong in the post. He's the most physical guy. When Duke came in, hasn't played as much as I'm sure he would like, but he was ready to play tonight. We needed his physicality, and we needed his rebounding. Jacob Young came in and did his thing, and, I like the minutes, from everybody. Caleb was in foul trouble, so we had to bob and weave a little bit. Miles, got in foul trouble, but guys that came off the bench were ready, and that was a good team win tonight. And I know people haven't, heard of this team. This team has won a zillion games in the last 6 or 7 years, and 88.5 points a game, one of the leading scoring teams in the country. So for us to sit down and guard that team was, that was a good sign.
What was your message to the group after Saturday, and what did you want to see most from them between Saturday and now?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted our defense to change a great deal. I mean, now I got to give St. Bonnie's credit. They made some really tough shots, but 80 points is way too much when you go on the road. That's not who I want to be, and that's not how I want to win basketball games. So, Caleb, Akwasi, we're locked in. I loved our focus. I thought we had 2 really good practices, and got to continue to grow. We're a young basketball team still, but we showed some signs in all these games to start the year. We got to get better in a lot of ways, but really a nice win today, and very, again, thankful for Rutgers Nation for coming out.
What do you want to see from Jacob, and what do you think of his adjustment period as he plays again after a year off?
Yeah, I mean, remember 604 days off before, he's getting into game shape, and games are very different. He made some big plays for us, too, tonight, defensively and offensively. Today's a difficult game, too, with turnovers, and that team forces you to play a little bit differently. But, I like the way he's maturing, and I like the way that he's sitting down and guarding people, and he's made a real emphasis on that end of the floor. But I think, better days, too, ahead for him.
you got a week off now. How do you kind of approach it? Do you like that, to sort of have that?
Yeah, I mean, they need some time off, so their body's got to get, they've had quite a stretch here, and we're a little banged up, but you got to get better. It's a great week to get better. Devour film, got a game coming up, learn from our first 5 games, some different things, put in some new stuff, and, get ready for the war that's ahead of us.
I meant to ask you this last week, but when Jay Young won his first game, you called him, Steve, what'd you say?
Oh, no, I just, yeah. That's,
You're laughing over there.
Jay would have been upset with the last 2 points of the game today, so 55 is the number that. No, proud of Jay. Jay's the best, and I know all these guys too reached out to him, and you know, he does a great job. We miss him, but he's on to his own team, and he can argue with the refs and all the other things that he gets to do now. They wanted to do last year.
Caleb, you had 16 points. Do you think this was your best game so far in your young career records?
Well, for one, I just want to say thanks to my teammates. You know what I'm saying, and no, it's just it's more to come. And I pretty much just played through the offense and things like that. And I got involved in the defense and things. And so I mean, yeah. So it's more to come.
Coach, you
Yes.
guys gave up 36 points in the paint tonight. Is that a concern at all?
We held a team that averages 88.5 to 57, but they have really good players. They get in the lane. That's what they do. You know, there's a lot of concerns, but when we win like this and we hold a team to their season low, you know I want to be happy for a few minutes. But you know, it was a good day today. Good day on that defensive end. If we could play defense like that, we're going to be more than fine moving forward.